School is basically a mix of bad Wi-Fi, too much homework, and trying not to get trampled in the hallway. But don't worry, I've got 10 hacks here that'll actually make surviving school in 2025 way easier. Let's get into it. The first hack is the locker trick. If your locker is chaos 24/7, use cheap dollar store magnets or clips to stick your schedule or assignments into the door. No more digging around when you need to get a homework assignment and you're late for class. These are also great if you lose things or forget things easily. This way, you don't need to check your schedule every minute, or you don't need to lose your homework and have to do it all over again or tell a teacher that you lost it. The second hack is a hallway traffic hack. You always should walk on the right side of the hallway. I'm being serious here. It's like driving. It saves you from bumping into people and getting late. And also, it just keeps things orderly and less chaotic. It just makes sense. The third hack is the phone notes backup hack. If you're someone who forgets things, you should take a picture of everything that you need to remember. For example, your schedule, or your bus time, or your locker combo. That way, when you forget it, or if you forget it, you can just whip out your phone and check your camera roll, and boom, you know what to do. The fourth hack is the Pomodoro method hack. This one actually really helps you do well on tests and quizzes and just helps you study better in general. So you're going to want to study for about 25 minutes, and then once you're done with that, you're going to want to take a 5-minute break. And it may seem simple, but it's a complete game changer. It'll get you more focused, and it'll get you doing more work without making you think you're doing more work. The fifth hack is the quiz yourself trick. Instead of just reading notes, turn headings into questions. You want to cover the answer to the test yourself. It sticks way better because it makes you feel like you're actually taking the test or quiz, or like you actually have to learn what you're trying to memorize instead of just studying it. The sixth hack is the homework pile hack. Do the easiest assignments first because you'll build momentum that way, and it makes the big stuff less stressful. It'll get you in the mindset that it should be easy and that you can do it, and that you'll be able to complete it. And when you get that mindset, it'll be a lot easier for yourself to actually do that. The seventh hack is the group project survival hack. And you're always going to want to claim your part early, because if you wait, the people who want to do the least amount of work will choose the easiest parts from you. So if you claim your part early, you'll be able to get the easiest parts instead of being stuck with the hardest parts. Another hack, if you're stuck with someone who is dead weight in a project and doesn't want to do work, is write down what they're not doing or document it, and then show it to the teacher when the time comes to present the project. If you're getting graded as a group, it's very unfair if they do no work. So that's why you have to write down what they're doing and make sure that they don't get credit for what the entire group has been doing. Now, if you're graded individually, it's even more important because you need to tell your teacher what the person did or didn't do. So this way, they don't take the points and the grades that you and your partners who did all the work deserve. The eighth hack is the class rotation cheat. If you didn't do the reading, or you didn't learn the math problems or the math strategy or whatever it is, just ask a question instead of answering a question. If you're answering a question and you don't know what you're talking about and you get it wrong, it might show to the teacher that you don't know what you're talking about. But asking a question won't make it think like you won't know what you're doing, but you actually read the assignment or did what you were assigned to do, and you're curious about it. It shows that you're more engaged, and it actually works better than trying to answer a question and just grabbing at straws with that. The ninth hack is the teacher email trick. You're always going to want to be very polite. You don't want to have it's not like you're having a casual conversation with your best friends about what your plan is on the weekend. Take this email as if it's really important. So that's what it should be. So you're going to want to start with hi, and then their name. Hope you're doing well, and then make sure you get right to the point. No more formalities after that, because it'll make you look like that you know what you're talking about, and it's like you're formal, right to the point, and it'll look more professional and a lot better in their view. And then my final hack, and this one has helped me basically my entire span of high school, and it's very helpful, and you guys should just do this as soon as you can right now. So it's the backpack reset hack. every week. It could be on the weekend, it could be on Monday, it could be on Sunday night. You're going to want to take everything out of your backpack. Everything. I don't care if it's a snack. I don't care if it's lost homework that you're supposed to turn in 2 months ago. I don't care if it's a keychain that your friend gave you for your birthday that cost 25 cents and you just dumped it in your backpack. Everything. And it may seem like it can disrupt your rhythm, or you might lose some stuff. I'm telling you right now, this is very important. You're gonna find things that you're gonna be missing, and you're also gonna have a chance to clean up everything, make everything more organized. I know every time I do this, I find at least 2 or 3 pencils at the bottom of my backpack, which is pretty important because I lose pencils a lot. And then a bonus hack for your assignments: you don't want to slack off, and you don't want to say, "Oh, I'll just do it later." Procrastinating is the thing that can harm you the most. I know that whenever I do an assignment, I'll just say, "Oh, I'll do it later. It'll be done. I don't have to worry about it." And then I end up rushing to do it on a Tuesday morning when I stayed up late watching Monday Night Football, and now I have to get a 30-minute assignment done in 15 minutes, and I know I'm going to get a bad grade, but I need to get it done. Sorry, that was too reminiscent. But anyways, back to the point. You want to do your assignments when you actually have time to do them, and not just say, "Oh, I'll have time to do it later." Because if you do that, you'll start losing track of assignments, and you'll miss assignments. That's not what you want to do. The best strategy to do this is, before you start doing your homework, you need to write down a list of everything you need to do. This list doesn't have to have any order. It can be from easiest to hardest, or the opposite. It could be just in class order. It could be however you want it to be. That doesn't mean you have to do it in the exact order, but make sure you have a list of everything that you have to do for homework that night. And then you're going to go through that list one by one, crossing off the assignment only when it's done, or whenever the part that you need to be done is completed. That way you won't miss any homework assignments. So thanks, guys. Those are my top 10 high school hacks for 2025. Which one are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments down below. And if you want more quick tips, I post shorts with study hacks and school tricks all the time. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.